Hey everybody, clearing. I'm just gonna do a really quick pick a pile this morning. So this is gonna be number 1, number 2, and number 3. And so yeah, check out these piles, resonate with one of them, and I'm gonna put timestamps in the first pinned comment below so you can choose your pile from there. Let's get into it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through. What is it that we can see for pile 1? What is the most important message that we can get for this connection for pile 1? Okay, for my viewer, we have 8 of Orbs. This could be a third-party situation and waiting to see what's going to happen. Also friendship. This is the connection space with the 3 and 4 of Cups. There's a nice little progression going on there. For your person, we have possibly a workaholic. I really love how we've got the 8s for both here. This is somebody who's really focused on their craft, taking something to the next level, wanting to bring in a higher meaning, incorporating divine wisdom more often in their life, leaving this worldly tower behind and focused in the other direction in some regard, even though it may not look like it. And we have autonomy as where the connection is going. So both of you in pile 1 are branching out from the crowd. For you, viewer, your thoughts, your mindset, your capacity is expanding because of the slow pace of this connection, and because your person is so, I just heard self-absorbed, but don't judge just as that energy. There's so much more going on with your person than just that. There's much more under the surface. Both of you are really working on trying to get your feet under you, get into this autonomous mode. I'm going to pull an energetic card to see what you're meant to look at, how you're meant to look at the situation. Divination, intuition, and inner vision. Go deeply within pile 1 and ask yourself, if you were to interpret your divine counterpart's actions or distance or silence or life motion in the highest, if you were in their shoes, how could you interpret the divine current running through it? And see it through those eyes, even if they're falling short with keeping you in the loop and being more present. Really consider, if you were living that life, how could you spin it to be the most divine representation of where you're at? And for you, pile 1, yeah, the clear sentience. So seal of clear sentience. I'm getting for you being trapped and powerless. Clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification. So for you, you have a lot of very high frequency options as far as the thoughts that you could be thinking about the situation, your own mindset. You're meeting this kind of cap of where your ego mind can take you, where your survival attitudes can take you. There's something, I know, I can feel in your energy. You are very progressive. You are very wise, pile 1. But this is saying you can let go just a little bit more and ask the divine to interpret a new layer of higher frequency meaning in your environment, in your life path, on behalf of your DM, your divine counterpart. You are ready to expand into a whole new level of translation of the energetics you're picking up on. That is an interesting thing, because we also have this card of friendship and regret from the past. So you're being asked to open up to inviting a more unified, union-based way of interpreting all the things from the past, all of the now moments where You know, friendship really is the new foundation that's going to be coming in. We've said we've wanted friendship. Both counterparts have often friend-zoned the other in this journey. However, we're really getting to that 0 point where it's possible, not just in theory, but in action and deed. And so this is you coming into present moment so that you can actually show up in friendship, actually be autonomous. And likewise with your divine counterpart, there is love in everything, and the safety that's truly found by anchoring into divine connection. You're being asked to channel divine level interpretation and to cultivate an attitude of that within you so that you can see it in others and yourself. Awesome, pile 1. That is amazing. So here we go. Pile 2. What can we see for beautiful pile 2? Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through only the highest and most beneficial messages for my pile 2 viewers. What can we see for pile 2? And their person. Okay, ooh, Tower for you, pile 2. And the world and the sun. Are you kidding me? Amazing. There are 4 major arcana. I'm just going to show you what I see here in the connection space. Here's reunion on the mind for your divine counterpart, but look at that. Let's see if I can do it this way. So that's you with the Tower, pile 2. In the connection space, we have the world closing out and going to the cosmic level of the sun. We have this return after great healing and understanding the true connectivity of histories for your person. They've been healing their inner child. They've been learning to celebrate who they are instead of judge themselves. I'm feeling that they used to suffer more anxiety, and they're starting to see some refreshing in that. And then we have this High Priestess energy going forward. I'm actually going to pull a clarifier for that because I'm not sure which way we're meant to interpret it. The High Priestess for the person, King of Cups and Knight of Cups. So your divine counterpart is working on trusting the love, you know, be still and know enough to open up emotions and offer you something. So your person is totally enlightened to your connection and knows when they leave their previous limitations that you are the obvious choice, the only choice. You are, dare I say, end goal. Whether you know this or not, your person sort of has you as the ideal, and they have been working very hard to come into celebrating who they actually are so that they can hold their own with you. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this Tower for you, pile 2. What is this Tower about? What is the Tower about for pile 2? I'm being told to go to a different deck. Pile 2, what is this Tower about? We are getting take time out and lay a solid foundation. So something may have come up for you that seems like it came out of nowhere. This is a divine opportunity for you to take a pause and not feel like you have to work too hard for things. This is time for you to really take a cue from the universe. Whatever has happened that's made you feel like you can't take action at this time, it is divinely guided, I'm hearing, so that you can come back down to a foundation that will support you over the long run. So, you know, not having to overgive to keep the ball rolling, to stimulate your person to think about you. So maybe you've been reaching out, maybe you've been struggling because you want to reach out and you know it's not appropriate. Something, there's some wall you've been pushing up against, and whatever it was, you were met with resistance that kind of shook you. Or some extra circumstances have come in and diverted your previous, like you were going on a certain track. This is, I'm seeing bumper boats. I get that analogy a lot, but life, the universe is playing bumper boats with you and bumping you gently in the right direction. So go with that flow. All things are being revealed to you right now. I'm going to pull an energetic card. The sun and the world, there's a major up leveling. So let's get one more card for how we're supposed to look at your person. Autonomy, self-fulfillment, and non-reaction. So this is each of you holding your own. So live and let live, simultaneity, nonlinear processing, and epiphany. So both of you are doing the same sort of emotion in your lives to come into this wholeness, to come into worthiness, to come into, yeah, I mean, we've got inner child healing and wholeness. So just really look at everything that your person has needed, the space they've needed to take, all of it, as them absolutely having to come into their own. And I'm hearing it has pained them to be apart from you, but it's also incredibly needed so that even with you, they can be strong enough to hold their own and remain consistent to their connection to source, to their guidance, to their intuition for the long term. What is it for pile 1 that we can see for the sun and the world? Temple of elevated senses, impeccability, advancement, and loftiness. So just when you think you can't go a little bit longer in the patience department or whatever it is, the tower comes in to show you your capacity is actually even more masterful than you once thought. So go with the motions of it. For some reason, you're being taught that you have a little bit more to give in the Zen, the Yin, the allowing, the letting go department. You know, we're so used to over-giving in the physical. This is reminding us to over-receive in the opposite direction. It's a calibration. It's like the universe is balancing you out from the past where you used to give too much. Pile 2. So, nice. 12, 10, pile 3. Let's get into pile 3. What can we see for pile 3? Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing in only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for pile 3? What is it that we can know about this connection at this time? What is the most important message for my pile 3? Oh, judgment for you, pile 3. King of Cups in the reverse for your person. Lots of wands. We have the 9 and 10 of wands. Getting a lot of progressive energy today. So the 9 to the 10, the burden, the karma, it's all being seen and worked through and acknowledged, especially by you. Your eyes are being opened right now to something about the way that this connection has made you both better people, has allowed for independent growth. You're seeing your person and you both leveling up through some incredible hardships I'm getting here. Your person wants to open up and communicate their feelings. I'm going to just see, I'm feeling a karmic situation that's frustrating your person. I'm actually just going to get some more clarifiers on what is causing this emotional volatility on your person's side. Oh, so much came out. Contemplation about the new beginning. Oh, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Funnily enough, we just got that in one of the other piles. So this is the energy of needing to trust more. Your person has not necessarily processed their emotions effectively in their life, and so in order for a new beginning, they are coming into a pristine level of understanding the inner workings of things. Here's the 10 of Wands again to clarify this. So your person really is doing cleanup for a new beginning and becoming single. So they want a fresh start. So yeah, the third party thing, your person is frustrated on this en route to becoming autonomous, leaving codependent mindsets, leaving possibly karmic partnerships, family dynamics, a work scenario. They definitely want to offer something new, but right now they're having trouble processing and staying the course with balance. It's a growth spurt for them because the pressure is building. So if you're feeling an intensity welling up from your person's side of the energy, do not take it personally. They are working, they're clawing tooth and nail to get through their burden right now, is what I'm hearing. Okay, what is this enlightenment or judgment energy for pile 3? What is it we can see about this awakening, the second chance? Oh yeah, we get twin flame union. So energetic card just fell on all those clarifiers for your person. You are picking up on their energy. You're feeling it big time, hardcore, I just heard. So go with the flow. Like, you are suddenly aware of how energetically connected you actually are. Like, there might be signs and synchronicities, but doesn't have to be. This is just more emotionality. It's like you are very much learning where energies are originating and what to do about them as a result. You could be having a lot of telepathic conversations right now, but it's almost like you're walking around awake on the chessboard and you're seeing through so many things in society right now. So this could be on any level. Take it out, it resonates. But I'm even feeling like going to the grocery store, you're seeing through the masks and the charade of the 3D agreements. It's like a whole new world is illuminated. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Swords here. You know too much, you see too much. You are no longer ever going to be naive to the ways of the 3D. You have left that. You're working on it. You are a wounded warrior. You know the timing of this. You know it's not quite time. You know that you and your person both need to let go of the past, including anything that's been hindering this connection, and really connect with source, accept the unconditional love, accept where things are at right now. There's like this presence coming in. Union is on its way. It's not here yet. We've got this not quite time yet. And I do feel it's circumstantial for this pile 3. It's like you can clearly see what needs to be cleaned up, what needs to be moved through. Time takes time, change takes change. And you do know what is standing in the way of this union, so keep going in that direction. Let's get an energetic card. How are you meant to be looking at your divine counterparts situation right now? Chakra, Kabbalah, spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. So you can't save them. They have to feel the feels. They have to go through it. They have to be supported by their own karma. That is how it works, how the journey of mastery works. So this is beautiful. You're being asked to observe your own process, your own situation, and know that your person has got this. They are coming into alignment. They're being upgraded on all the chakra levels. This is their spiritual path. Exactly the karma they're having to clean up. It is a beautiful thing that they are doing it. And for pile 3, what can we see for pile 3? Neutrality, diplomacy, negotiation, and philosophy. So as much as possible, embody the things like this too shall pass, and my heart has room for that in it. It's a beautiful one. Chamber of exhilaration, enthusiasm, learning, generosity, and fortune. So you're being asked to take a neutral position regarding everything right now. That's going to help with taking any pressure off that your person might feel energetically in exchange from you while they go through the motion. Just knowing that they've got all the time they need to clean up their karmic situation will help it move faster, I'm hearing. So have enthusiasm for your own path. You're stepping into generosity and fortune right now. So as you see how energy works more and more, it's going to free you up to get excited about the way energy works rather than confusion and feeling like you're in quicksand like in times in the past. You are striding. You're striding with the journey. What a great place to be in, pile 3. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.